and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the Lego custom Moo Deng The Pygmy Hippopotamus. Alright, so let's get on with it. But first, here are the winners for Gatesell's PC contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: T-Rex Studio Productions, Tacos de Enchilada, Jurassic World Osaurus, 8-Bit Confer Offer, Iron Force, Tyrannosaurus 1993, Nathan, Mio Darwolf, Cherry Lynn, and Rainzilla. Congratulations everyone, and our top 10 winners: Swollen Head of Dragon, Prehistoric Bean, Cretaceous Bricks,
Top 7.
Santo Gaetan,
Top 6.
Ice Basilio,
Top 5.
Hong Kong,
Top
Aiden
4.
Stevenson,
Top 3.
Prehistoric Life,
Top 2.
Green Spino, and Cotton Todd. Congratulations everyone! And for those of you who would like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon. It will link you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts. I'm making up Moo Deng our Pygmy Hippo.
Alright, so here's what we have so far as a base figure for our Moo Deng. I think the tummy here, we just need to, reduce the length of the legs, and of course replace the head with a hippo. And I think the tail here is quite perfect for Moo Deng as well, because it has the same shape as that of a hippopotamus. So let's go and create Moo Deng. Alright, so here's what we did. We cut off the legs to make it shorter, and we attached here a minifigure head. It's Buzz Lightyear for this particular video, and we opened up the mouth, and from here we're just going to sculpt on it. Alright guys, so we used Pioneer Nansag epoxy A and B. We mix them up together in 2 equal parts, and then we used that particular clay to use for our sculpting material on our baby Pygmy Hippo. And here it is. Shannon. She's so chubby. I really like how oops, sorry about that. I really like how this turned out. The scope is not perfect, but we'll be putting some adjustments to it. We'll be of course wet sanding this, so we don't have the bumps and clumps over here. And yeah, so we'll be moving on to paint after. Alright guys, so we have our baby Moo Deng already primered over here, and now we're going to add in some colors to our baby Moo Deng. So what we'll be using would be different sizes of brushes over here. Of course, some acrylics there, some water, and we'll be using also our handy dandy hair dryer, so that we can hasten up the process and dry up our figure accordingly. Also, we have here our hippopotamus from Camp Cretaceous, Chaos Fury Season 2 to join me, and of course be as one of the references that I will be having when I color my baby Moo Deng. Baby Moo Deng is a Pygmy Hippopotamus. It's not the same as this particular hippopotamus, but they do share the same coloration, so I guess that should be okay. Alright, so let's start with painting. Alright, so what we have here is a mixture of some burnt umber, also some oranges, and also some white, and we're going to paint this on the entire figure for now. And then later on we'll be doing several other lighter tones on the figure, so it would look more similar to, of course, baby Moo Deng. So this would include all of it. I mean entirely, the body, the tail, the legs, and also the face of baby Moo Deng. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to dry brush certain dark areas of the baby hippo. So we have here a flat brush and it's actually dry, and we're just going to slightly but also gently, dry brush what do you call this, a raw umber onto the figure. So the dry brushing technique didn't work, so what I did is just I'm going to manually paint radiance of color on the figure until we achieve that certain realism that we're aiming for. So here we just added some darker colors on the current palette that we have, and we're going to brush that on the back of our hippopotamus. So it's now time for us to give Moo Deng her ever so famous blush cheeks. So we have here a mixture of pink and also some of the colors that we had earlier, and we're just going to blend that on the lower jaw of our pygmy hippo. So as you can see, I'm actually somehow using a dry brush technique here, but once the colors have faded on your brush, then it's time for us, I guess, to blend on towards the upper section of the skin. And this is how, or this is what we're aiming for. This one. Alright, so here's a hold your breath moment where we will need to place the eyes on Moo Deng. Sorry, my hands are shaking heavily, so oh gosh. I'm going to do this off camera. Yay, we did it! Alright, so let's now place the nostrils on our baby hippo. So let's try to be as careful as possible. So here's one, and here's the other. So it's pretty much, yeah, all good. And for the last of the details, we're going to give our baby Moo Deng here some nails, or hooves if you want to call it, like so. And then of course we're going to give Moo Deng some glittery eyes, so we're going to put catch lights on our baby hippo. And I guess that's about it for our tutorial part of the video. The next part would be, of course, having a closer look on the finished product. But actually, after having, thought about it, after I put on the catch lights on our baby hippo over here, we're going to, oopsie, we're going to, base coat, or I guess varnish baby hippo or Moo Deng with a really glossy varnish, so he stays wet and happy.
And let's move straight away to closer look on Moo Deng.
Alright guys, so here we are with the finished Moo Deng the Pygmy Hippopotamus, and here it is guys for you to feast on. Now Moo Deng is actually one of those pygmy hippos in zoo in Thailand, and he just became viral just a few months ago, I think in September. And the reason why is because he's so cute and so adorable. He has this really pink cheeks to it, and people just can't resist him running around and biting the zookeeper's knees. So anyway, Cretaceous breeds will be coming on back later for a little bit of size comparisons, but let's have a closer look on our Pygmy Hippopotamus here. So I coated it with glossy coat. Sorry about that. I coated it with a glossy coat Because Moo Deng is always wet. He likes it when he's playing in water. So I made him extra, or her, I made her extra glossy and wet looking. So it doesn't have any articulations to it, but it does have two studs on the back, and it does have a really cute face to it. It doesn't have articulations on the head, but it has stud receptor stud receptors on the bottom of the figure. And so it has a really cute nose to it. I went on for an open mouth because that is how Moo Deng is actually referred to, or most of the photos are of her was seen with an open mouth and gaping. So that's it for the closer look on our Pygmy Hippopotamus, Moo Deng. Now let's have a closer look, comparing it with a human being. You can see here that definitely our figure here is much bigger. I do understand that Moo Deng could be much smaller than this one, but it's hard to make such customs if they're too small, and I don't have a base figure for it. Here is Darius as another size comparison, and they are they are really cute together. No, I'm just kidding. So you can see that definitely our Pygmy Hippopotamus Moo Deng here is much smaller than our two guys over here. Alright, so let's now compare with other customs that I made, and one would be of course the hippopotamus that I made here for Chaos Theory. Well, it was actually shown way back when I made the Suchomimus, and it's actually one of those cards that I base it off from. So this so happened that in Chaos Theory 2, the hippopotamus was made to appear on that particular TV show. Alright, so definitely much larger than our Pygmy Hippopotamus over here. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the video yet on my hippopotamus, please check it out, guys. Alright, so next up we have here another extant creature, which I showed in one of my shorts video. This is the ostrich, and you can see definitely it's much taller than our Pygmy Hippopotamus. And here is again Darius as size comparison with our ostrich. Another extant creature that I did was a Thompson's gazelle. Here it is. So bringing back here our guy Darius, who is also the same color, yellows and also black over here on the collar. So so that is our gazelle. Let's now bring some of the relatives of the, I don't know if this is a gazelle or an antelope. This is the Synthetosaurus. It has this weird horn to it, and of course two horns on top of its head. I don't know if those are ossicones, but here it is compared with our guy Darius. Here is again another one, which is also a pygmy creature. This is the pygmy elephant, or the Sicilian pygmy elephant. As you can see here, it's quite small compared to most elephants. Another one that I have would be the Platybelodon. As you can see here, the Platybelodon, although it's not a specifically a dwarf elephant, it is one of those smaller species that I have as of the moment, and I wanted to show it to you guys. So here it is, our Platybelodon. If you haven't seen yet my video on this elusive and weird creature, please check it out, guys. My Platybelodon. And that's it for the size comparisons, guys. Let's now move on with Extinct Pricks PC roll call. And we have here all of the creatures that I've shown you here so far, and if you do have other suggestions of cute creatures that you'd like to see here on Extinct Pricks, then please comment them down below. Also, our guy Cretaceous Bricks here and also Darius would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Bricks playlist, but I'll also be placing individual links of the creatures that I just showed you here, even if some of them are in shorts. I'll still be putting them up so that you won't have to go through all of my video, guys. Alright, so let's now start with our Extinct Bricks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. This is our Extinct Bricks Platybelodon, our Extinct Bricks Synctotosaurus, our Extinct Bricks Thompson's Gazelle, our Extinct Bricks Ostrich, our Extinct Bricks Sicilian Pygmy Elephant, our Hippopotamus, and of course, the star of the show here, the ever cute and famous Moo Deng. Hey there, everyone. Let's be friends. Alright, so that's it, guys, for the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you enjoy watching non-extinct or extant creatures that I show you here, please comment that below, and if you do have suggestions, again, please comment them as well. So that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibisoy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Asher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner Dino Brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye! Wow, 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 wow!